stuff, so don't panic. Hey, hello, this is Attila16, and today we'll do a live stream campaign in co-op. I'll be with Anya, and we'll be Bactria and Royal Scythia. So we will be fighting into the eastern part of the map, and let's hope that everything will go well. As usual, tell me if the quality of the live stream is fine, as well as if the sound is there and you hear everything that you should hear. So here we go, loading the screen.
See how they start in this position. I think they start with 2 settlements by faction.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. Yeah, this perhaps 2 settlement. You have a lot of space. No, you only have 1 settlement.
Oh, I have 1 settlement. Looked like 2. Yeah.
Oh,
so I start first?
Apparently so.
Yeah. Okay. Quick look to see. It seems like there was a bug. I don't know if this is a bug related issue. I mean, when you do a custom battle, you don't see any melee troops. I mean, foot soldiers. But on the campaign, you actually have foot soldiers for the nomadic tribes. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems they have foot soldiers. They're not entirely based on cavalry. I mean, they're kind of based on cavalry, but they have other options.
Well, you will have access to auxilia likely, so I guess you can rely on those infantry.
Oh wow, you put this turn timer is quite low.
Oh, yeah, indeed. It was fast. How long did I put that? 2 minutes?
I don't know.
1 minute? Holy crap. That's fast.
Yeah.
Looting fast. Probably should have put that 5 minutes. That's 1 minute. That's like insanely fast.
Will be a challenge. Add a challenge to the.
We'll be leading the empire with a hurry.
Yeah.
Will be like those chess competition.
Only they kind of give you a bit more time. Actually, chess, there's like all turns they have. I think it's they have 20 minutes and they have to make all the turns have to be combined 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, like might be too fast. Yeah. Bad. Oh, and at the end there's even a small timer.
Yeah.
Oh, time's up! Damn it! This is way too fast. Imagine when we'll have a big empire.
Yeah.
That will be something.
I don't know. They could use this. They usually use the system of the Civilization series where the timer gradually gets bigger.
Yeah.
Later the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good idea to play with such a low timer.
I mean, I don't know if you want to take a quick break.
Yeah, maybe we should restart this. 1 minute, that's not enough.
Alright.
User left your channel.
Well, you need to end your turn for me to go into the menu.
Oh, okay.
Hurry up!
Sorry, I wasn't aware of that.
Goes this. Let me choose my faction. There we go. And now you can join.
Okay.
Okay, now let's make sure that it's more reasonable. So, the battle. Okay, we should be fine now. There we go.
Second, Royal Scythia. Pretty hard. Yeah. Ready.
There we go. Typical beginning of a co-op campaign.
Yeah, there's always that one thing you forget to turn on
Yeah.
or off.
1 minute.
I mean, it could be an added challenge.
Yeah, clearly that could be fun.
Some campaigns like
It's like, oh, whoa, where am I going? What's going on? Too fast.
like make the campaign map more stressful than the actual map. The
Yeah.
battles. It's like
Yeah, it's clear that the campaign map will end up being much more stressful than the battle.
all right. I'll just quickly do what I did.
Yep. At least now you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You had 1 minute to define all your plan for the future.
Yep. So I'm not at war with anybody. So but I think is this yours? No, it's not.
What?
It looks quite like the symbol of your faction, though. This 20
Oh, yeah.
campaign.
I'm not sure which faction. They are nomadic. I'll just be aware that nomadic tribes. I think you're one of them.
Are all
Yeah, they only make horse archer.
yeah, I understand.
I did do 2 live stream with Bactria, and they were quite a bane.
All right, I'm done.
Up my military.
Yeah, that's kind of a must on the nomadic tribes, I think. You really need the military advantage because they gonna always be like horses versus horses, and you probably want your horses to be the better horses.
Yeah. Oh, the thing is that those them bowmen are really powerful. Because even if you have armored infantry, you end up being slaughtered because the bowmen have those arrows which are very deadly.
Seems they have some hoplites in Antikapaim, if that's how you pronounce it. Antikapaim. You're starting in a really good position though. That's like from when I did my Parthia playthrough, that was like the first area I conquered, and that's like a gold mine. That region is pretty good, strong.
Yeah, I guess campaign-wise, this is literally border camping I'm doing. But Bactria, the thing is that they are Macedonian, and as a result of this, I
They have
think
access to hoplites.
yeah. But the thing is that it's really not a good fit for the region because all the faction around you are horsemen, and
Right.
with the arrows. Very bad. And the thing is that everybody around you is from a different culture, so there's no expansion where you don't need to stabilize the region.
Yep.
So, well, you need to stabilize everything because everybody hates you.
Yep. Yeah, I don't start at war with anybody at all. I'll engage diplomacy with these guys. of course, they don't accept the trade. I think I don't have much else to do but to recruit more units. And I'll pass.
You need to increase your army.
Yeah. Probably should have recruited a new general. That might have been a good idea. One general is...
Yeah, you should probably, since you only have one settlement, build some defense troops. Because, you know, nomadic tribe can be mobile.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're waging wars somewhere, they might come in your back. But you're not at war with anybody at the moment?
No, I don't start at war with anybody.
Okay. Yeah, same here. Pretty peaceful place. I'm not too sure what I'm doing.
I don't seem to be in particularly bad relations with anybody else either.
On my other live campaign with the Bactria faction, I ended up having quite a few allies. It was very surprising. Very different from main faction of the game. Like, maybe they consider Bactria a minor faction, and then they're like, "Oh, they're no danger. So let's be ally with them."
Yeah.
So it's kind of a nice aspect to it. Well, with other faction, like alliances, that never happened. Not a chance.
See, now I'm kind of like conflicted between where do I expand first, because I feel like if I go left side, actually I should look at the province. Like my objective should be to capture the province. So yeah, Olbia is one of those objectives. I think I'll try to get them now, or are they kind of? They're kind of exactly the same army as I have. That's pretty funny. I might call some mercenaries just to tip my advantage.
What kind of mercenary can you get in that region? Horsemen?
Yeah, I have one lancer. Or if the lancer will be a good idea, probably. I guess I'll contract.
We're
all of these
generating
guys.
2,000 gold.
I'm rich. I have a lot of money. Like I was.
Yeah.
I just.
Wow. How do you manage to have that much money?
I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I didn't realize it till now that I was actually making this much money.
Well, I'm doing 4,000, but that I have 4 province.
Yeah, I have one. Like, I don't understand. I think I'll actually begin war with these guys. Well, just play. Put my technology up to snuff. Large herds. I think this is where you go for the horse cavalry. I mean, yeah, better cavalry. Okay. Gonna call for your help.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's fine. Anyway, this is a faction which only has 1 province, and if they have no ally, normally you should be able to get rid of them fast.
I'm beginning to feel though that I picked not the new faction in the game. Or maybe I did. I don't know.
The DLC is supposed to be accessible for week. Free.
No, it's yeah, it's gonna be free for everybody who picks it up during the free week.
Oh, you mean that you keep it after?
Yeah, you keep it after. Yeah.
Really? I thought it would switch as a pay-to-play thing.
Okay, I'm done. Kinda sucks that I can't reach that region in one turn. I mean, the
Yeah.
They're gonna be able to recruit one more time.
I think I will go at war against those nomadic tribes, which proved to be a pain in my previous campaign with that faction. I
Talking
will
about
I will try to
the-
destroy them before they get too strong.
You're talking about Kath?
Yep.
Those... They always make big ass horse armies. Especially with the chargers, they like to... Deep riders or something.
I'll likely do the same thing. A lot of horsemen, although my horsemen are maybe not as good as theirs. But I guess what I'll try to do is to destroy them before they reach noble horse archer or that kind of stuff. Which is usually a pain.
Yeah, I expect this to happen. I want to pull back for now. I don't understand how they make that map anymore, because I kind of recruited the mercenaries, but they can recruit more than 3. Oh, did I?
Oh wow, your army really know how to pull back.
Yeah.
Let's go where there's nothing. That we even suffer from attrition. All taken to do.
Wait, attrition? Why exactly am I suffering attrition?
You're in the snow area.
Oh, the snow floods.
Don't you know that snow is really toxic? Do not approach
Yeah.
it. Very dangerous. It's made of water.
See, they're gonna keep making big ass army. I think I'll reach a point where I just have to accept that I'll have to face an equal army.
Well, you should
I
build
gotta go
yourself
play.
2 armies.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, your region seem unhappy. Might end up having a rebellion.
I think no, this was just because of the floods. There was a flood right now.
Did that break your buildings?
Yeah, it broke my buildings for 1 turn. I'm -1 food for this
That's
turn.
not good.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I find kind of interesting is that I start with Royal Scythia and they don't begin in Scythia. Kind of interesting.
Have been kicked out. Oh, that you will have to defend yourself.
Yeah, it's actually going to be pretty funny if they can reach me in 1 turn.
As they can, actually.
Like, why can't I reach them in 1 turn?
Your general must be incompetent.
I assume I can still retreat, but this will
I think you...
delay my recruitment.
Will you not give our people a little?
Wait, they can still activate Force March?
No, that's because, wow. That means that they have an insane amount of action point to move around.
I don't... Never seen that happen, like, attack and then still be able to use Force March.
Well, I know that you can attack normally and then you can activate Force March, but what's weird is that when you try to move into their territory and then you end up not reaching their town, but they are able to reach you, to attack you, and then they even have a Force March on top. Kinda strange.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Yeah, I can upgrade my troops.
Should Force March into your town to stabilize the region.
I think I'll make a new general, so it's gonna be fine. Really sucks that you have to upgrade 1 unit at a time. Unless
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't figured out the way
I
to.
really wish they would put a button, well, at least allow you to upgrade in batch. Because
Yeah.
the weird part is that when you have a diversity of troops which have access to new technology, for example, with the Roman from Study to Legionnaires, you can, well, and let's say you have even a Javeliner there. Well, you can update that, no problem. But it's like, well, I have armor now, and I'm supposed to do it one by one. That's really annoying.
I think I'll poison their supplies just to make them not come to my territory this turn.
Okay, good luck with that.
I got enough money to. Yeah, it worked. I lost quite a bit.
If you actually manage to keep them into this forced march stance, you could have a
Like
good,
an ambush.
yeah, it'll be an effective way. I don't know if the AI will actually switch their stance, but
Not sure. Okay, my spy leveled up. I put agent and bastard. Also, it seems their army is in plague now. Good sign.
that's good.
The Greek guys actually asked me for a non-aggression pact, and I accepted because they're not inside the province that I'm currently going to try and conquer. So, for now, it's actually better that they become non-aggression.
Yep.
Basically, start with 2 regions, right? Like right off the bat. Yeah, you have 2 provinces.
Yeah, I have those
Mm.
complete province. I can even have an edict on it.
Yeah. Only one though, right? Because you
Nope, nope.
don't.
Because this is a mod.
Oh, okay.
Radius mod increase the amount of edict you can put.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry.
It's fine.
I had not realized the past. Do I want to go for them now? Not yet. I think I'll recruit one more time.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do is to have at least a full army.
Yeah. Right.
They're kinda
Well,
lucky that they don't have a wall.
Yeah, that was why I kind of chose them as my primary target as well.
Because with your faction and having a wall, that could be really annoying. I think what we can do in the long run is that I could build up an army and come and help you to capture the towns. So it's like you start the siege. I could bring an army nearby, and from
Right.
there I'll support you with my infantry.
Yeah, sounds good. I kind of we haven't done much stuff that in the co-op yet. Like
Yeah.
we've always been kind of separate. We haven't done many combined battles. Actually, it's kind of like that's one of the things I realized in this game is combined armies battles are kind of a rare thing.
Yep.
And it would be kind of interesting if they tried to make it, even in terms of single player, if they tried to make it a more of a common situation. Would be kind of cool.
Yep.
To have multiple armies in one battle.
Not great.
Granted,
My
they
army
kind of
has the
fixed the
plague.
issue of they kind of fixed the issue of combined battles with gifting units. But still kind of cool when you're using your own army. Yeah, I didn't realize my turn was because it was actually kind of quick on the turn timer.
Yeah, we're not used to that. It used to take 5
so-
minutes.
Yeah, I'm like, wow. I was like, not really paying attention there. So sorry, guys. That was kind of half a minute of nothing happening.
Oh, I was moving the camera around. That was action.
Yes. Pain action. Eggman. Somebody increased rank. I think it was my agent called the Warlord for some reason. I think I'll make him a champion because it gives me campaign map movement range. And I think that's going to be important in this kind of warfare.
Yeah, also a warrior can improve the ranking of the experience of your troops. Like,
Of
all
your
around.
troops, yeah.
Can be very good, especially since you have bowmen. You want them to hit each time.
Yep. So I'm still poisoning their provisions because what I've realized is that every time you poison the provisions of an army, they don't tend to recruit that turn.
Really.
So I just poison them and then they just don't do anything.
You ask me, you should recruit more troops in your second army because you need to keep in mind that that town will have a garrison.
Yeah, it's true.
And we do have a mod which increases the quality of garrison.
The quality of garrison, yeah.
So that might you might need 2 armies there.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna probably take a while to do this, but it's fine. Nothing I can really upgrade on the town. Can't even upgrade my settlement to more food. I really need to capture a new region. So I can upgrade my spy again. Quick. This time I'll give him I think I'll make him disruption because yeah, I guess disruption is fine.
How come I'm suffering from attrition? I'm in my own town. What the hell? Well, my army
It
seemed
could
to have the
be-
plague, but still.
Yeah.
What is this?
You have disease. Turn javelin. So you probably don't have the best quality of forces in the region, but you have reasonable
Ready for
infantry
battle.
compensate, I guess.
Ready? I want hourly patrol.
Yeah, I think my army is mostly good, probably to capture towns.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the nomadic tribe, especially, they have a lot of bowmen defending. So it's even though I do have good infantry, there's so many bowmen in there that they really hurt my infantry a lot.
What kind of edicts did you choose for your provinces?
I think it's mostly tax. Which I probably should switch to happiness because my province seem a little unhappy.
I kind of prefer to give growth at the start, but
Yeah, I probably should switch to that. And more food.
tax. Yeah. I mean, tax is kind of more important when you're in a war, which you'll probably soon be. But
Yeah, I'm heading there. There's those nomadic tribes near me, which I will have to dispose of.
it wouldn't count too much on your javelin window.
Well, from my experience, the fact that the enemy use horse archers, but they are kind of not that distance, and while they keep getting close. So As a result of this, Javelin Man might be actually a good strategy against horse archers because the AI misuse them.
Okay, it seems these guys are at war, and that army might be a problem. I might have to move in faster. I want to reach there though. But damn it.
I think
Okay,
you
what I
should
can
wait,
hope is that-
build up your force, and then you can do something about it. Attack with 2 army.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't think it's worth risking the destruction of your primary army.
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully they will just like not. They won't win, but they will leave each other pretty vulnerable. But this turn I'll actually not sabotage because I want him to be as strong as possible to defend that army. I can research any technology, and I'm going for plains horsemanship. Really want that horsemanship advantage. Legolas is asking if
Yeah, we'll answer him.
cavalry composed armies, if they're effective at all. From my Parthia experience on the campaign of Parthia, the horse composed armies are the only way to deal with in this region. Mostly because if you notice that in the region of where Parthia is, most of the cities actually don't have don't have walls. Actually, that's not technically true, but the thing is, you can kind of auto-resolve the siege battles, but most of the battles you'll be actually fighting on the outside, at least with the big armies, because on this kind of region, they tend to move out to fight you.
Yeah, there's a lot of spacing here. So that,
Yeah.
and the thing is, you need to be able to reach the city before fighting in it. So, and there's a lot of space, so that means that it's much more likely to have battles outside the towns in this region here than anywhere else on the map.
And I've done fairly well with just cavalry composed armies, but of course, at some point you might want to start getting some infantry. Parthia has some access to infantry. They're not they seem pretty reliable only on the cavalry side, but they actually have some kind of decent melee swordsman guys. And those are usually what you'll probably be using later in the game to at least be the front line of getting inside towns. But I can't say because I haven't gone very far on my Parthian campaign. I can't say how well they do against like Romans or even like Greeks. They did kind of well, and actually I think Greeks might be a bigger problem for horse armies than actually Romans. So
I have an interesting bug there. Like, I see 2 map. That's weird. Okay. Well, anyway, your turn.
my warlord is rank 3. It seems like, is it me or do they? What? Oh, they are raiding. They didn't engage the town, and
Seems that another faction is raiding the enemy, yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought they were gonna capture them, but at that turn, but apparently they decided to start raiding. They're kind of probably hoping. Oh, that's another aspect. In the steppes, you probably want to be using raiding a lot because raiding kind of brings their armies outside of the town. It's also a good tactic. Inflation, yeah,
Ready for battle.
good. And oh, I'm slowly getting my ruining my economy, but for a good reason.
What I will be worried about is if the raiding faction over there capture the town, forcing you to declare war on them. It will not be practical.
That's what I was kind of afraid of. That's why I wanted to move out, but I was hoping that they actually kind of failed to capture the town. They're all melee, so that's actually not a problem for me to deal with those. You notice their army is actually largely composed of melee troops. What is the garrison? Steep spearmen, steep archers, Lindex. Pretty decent garrison. Yes, this is patch 5.
I will build 2 armies as well to siege Amul.
It's pretty slow start on the eastern side.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting aspect of that region is that at the beginning, much slower than elsewhere. It's like with the Romans, you end up nearly with an empire in 20 turn. Well, here
20 turn.
you're not even at war after 20 turn, nearly.
Yep. That's actually the strategy with Parthia as well. Usually the mistake people do is they instantly try to declare war on the Seleucid Empire, and that's a mistake because you want to wait for and deal with the barbarian tribes on the north because they are going to be your biggest issue on the start, and the satrapies actually tend to split at some point. So
I mean, they leave your protection.
not mine. They leave Seleucid Empire
Oh, okay.
protection.
So it's probably because of the war they don't join the wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I tried the Seleucid Empire, it's like after 1 or 2 war, like everybody left me. It's like, well, that was great to have satrapy. That nearly was useful.
So you've tried this listen?
Yeah, I did a couple of turn with him.
But they probably don't do that as much on when they're AI. I mean, it's mostly they do that when it's a player. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last turn I recruit because I'm running out of income money.
Okay.
And,
Maybe your
since-
mercenary cost you too much.
Probably. But I'm gonna use him anyway on this fight. If I had it was kind of a mistake if I wasn't gonna fight right away to buy mercenaries, but I assumed I was gonna have a fight there. I didn't think they would have such a big army counter attack. But now I might as well use them anyway.
Have not omens shown that the gods will welcome a
They
treaty?
changed the hit points
not
and
offend the
shield.
gods, I
I don't know. Don't know if I don't know if they did that on this patch.
I think they did, but I think the mods are probably the one which changed the most the hit points.
Oh.
I think the mods are more radical. So that's why it's probably more interesting. But the thing is that the missile units were way too strong in it. Like
They're
one unit
forging
of
more.
javelin can wipe out an entire unit.
You're forging alliances.
Yep. Yeah. It seems that the factions south of me are friendly to me. But maybe the alliance thing is a lot relying on culture. So maybe if you're, let's say, hostile to a specific culture, people from maybe a different culture from you, they will also like the fact that you dislike those guys as well.
Yeah.
So maybe that has to do with it.
Seems like the two armies on Olbia are doing a standoff battle because they're like 3 turns and they're still doing nothing.
Oh, the thing is that you can be raiding an enemy territory without necessarily be at war with them.
Was that true?
Yep.
No, but they are at war, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, not necessarily.
No, but I've checked on the diplomatic
Okay.
menu and yeah.
What's funny is when an enemy, well, let's say a neutral or enemy faction is sieging a place and you have an army nearby, they ask you to come and help, and you just refuse. But because the AI kind of consider your army as part of their army, they overestimate their strength, so they end up attacking and losing.
These beasts slumber, but they could wake to hunt us both. Will you strike while they sleep?
Different thing. They ask me to join a war, and I just send them a distraction. Give me military access, and they accept, and this way that doesn't break the alliance.
You're gonna engage Kath, right? That's what you said.
Probably will go with Amul first because it doesn't have a wall.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
want
but
to have at
be
least
aware
2
that-
armies.
Be aware that those are allied with Parthia, so yeah.
I'll find a way.
Feel the mission of capturing the settlement. Subject gains notoriety. Infamy. The name of one of your subjects is on the lips of everyone. Okay, let's see what's going on. There's a young boy with an uncanny resemblance to a member of your family has appeared. He claims to be the man's son by the daughter of another tribal leader. Well, do I adopt him or send him away?
Let's adopt him.
Yeah, I guess I'll adopt him. Okay, great. I can. Yeah, it seems my guy is actually pretty terrible on movement. But. Well, I'll check
Need to
it out
develop
here.
his logistical ability.
I'll put this guy over there. And I'll engage with this one.
There a good balance of power.
I have. Oh, it's because the other guys are helping me.
Oh, they are helping you? That's good.
Guess there's no point in fighting this battle? Or do you want to fight?
No. Okay.
Okay.
Just to battle this if you have the help of the other, and anyway, it will prevent you from losing too much stuff.
Yeah.
Or maybe not, I don't know.
At 20% losses expected. Pretty strange that they would help me fight this battle.
That's because
Anyway,
they are their enemies, so they help whoever fight the war against them.
there's new options now, or is this like unique to this?
No, we have a mod which allows us to subjugate or liberate or make a satrapy or...
Okay.
I just hope for you that this raiding army doesn't turn against you.
Well, if they continue raiding, then I'll have to fight them. But I actually have no problem with it because they're all melee troops, and I can pretty easily crush them.
I guess maybe in the research you should prioritize the increase in ammunition.
That's actually a good point.
Because, well, your bowmen are pretty strong, and if they run out of ammo,
Ammo,
that's
they
not
are in a bad
practical.
situation.
Ready for
Yeah.
orders.
I don't remember what increases the ammo. Oh, I already have that, apparently. The headhunt is already researched. 50% more. I don't think you can get more than that.
Okay.
So, I'm already good on that side.
Currently, I can only
New
have a
region.
military victory.
I got docks now, it's good. Probably want to research food. I mean, build food, stuff there. Not research it. Research food. I guess you can research food. But what I meant. Here's the settlement. Good. I'll pass the turn now. That was a good turn, I guess.
Yeah. It's good to be able to expand. Especially since you only had one province.
Yep. It's a big area as well.
At your command.
My next targets will be Attila16 and Amanda.
Ready for orders.
Guess I'll be able to attack Amul very soon.
Is there even any point in getting siege weapons since 80% of the cities don't have walls, and since siege weapons are very inaccurate versus foot troops?
I think they are very accurate against foot troops.
Yeah, I would say that they're not that inaccurate, but and I don't know. Is it true that 80%? I have not actually paid attention to that.
Well, essentially, usually most of the town don't have a city wall. It's just that if you end up fighting, well, I think siege equipment is mostly useful later on. But you can win a campaign without even using any. I think my Roman campaign is a good demonstration of that.
Yep. I still think they're useful.
Yeah, well, the thing is that siege equipment end up, well, it's really deadly most of the time, even on open battle. I will even say that it's perhaps a little too effective.
Faction destroyed.
Good as
Research complete. My warlord is rank 4. Long lost son. His mother eventually came forward and proved the truth of her son's words. The boy truly is father's son. Okay, great.
It's clear that siege equipment is kind of useless. To prove that is my Roman campaign again. I did not even have any ballista in my armies until the end. So.
I'd say, however, that it's still worth picking up. It's worth picking up the blacksmith, regardless if you're going to make siege weapons or not, because those upgrades do help.
Yeah, they increase the capacity of your, well, the equipment of your troops. Much better. And I think it's actually a percentage, so the better is your troop, the more increase you get. So those blacksmith can be a very good addition to your...
Gonna remove my mercenaries. Going to send this army back. Now I just need to see something here. Actually, I can now start researching a bit on civil side. I've gotten the force units upgraded I wanted. And now I just need to see how the relations are going. Let's see, the Siracis are allied of Cimmeria, so they are actually allied with the guys who are on south of me, so it might be a problem. But they are not allied with Arsoi. Maybe Arsoi might be my first target, I mean my second target of this campaign.
And it's strange, for once you're the one expanding more than me.
Yep, that's
That is extremely unusual.
yeah, extremely unusual. Gonna increase my campaign movement. Oh, not researching technologies. I thought I put that on. Sorry. And passing turn. Yeah, we're missing a battle. It's been a while.
Yeah, we haven't fought a single battle yet.
I resolved one. Could have been an interesting battle, I guess. Probably been a kind of a one-sided slaughter.
Yep.
Those are sometimes fun to watch, but
Oh, the thing is, I think battles are only interesting if there's, you know, some necessity to be fought, and if the balance of power is not necessarily in your favor, so fighting the battle becomes a necessity.
aid the citizen cavalry. Again, don't expect too much of your pikemen as well.
Oh, don't worry, I did learn my lesson.
Yeah, we're probably gonna try our
or
first
rather
objective
ask
in
for
this
a treaty
co-op campaign will be
combine
to
our forces with your
dominate
considerable strength.
the nomadic region. We'll seize control of the north and then we'll come down on the Lucid Empire.
Your wisdom in this matter is a credit to your people. Better than any golden
The
coin.
full might of the nomads.
Very surprising how the factions out of me are so friendly to me.
Actually, when I was playing Parthia, the Bactria were actually kind of hated by everybody. Sorta. It wasn't really hard to take them out because they were kind of like nobody would be bothered that I would destroy them.
Must be because of my kind leadership. Everybody loves me. Why?
Obviously.
Yes. Don't look any further.
Oh, you're on more alliances. This is really strange, guys. Attila doing alliances is not the kind of thing you see every day.
Yes. Enjoy it while it lasts.
It's like,
You mean diplomacy? Never heard of that.
yeah, it's like doesn't believe in kind of relations. Had a very difficult relations with AI in this past.
Yes, troubled history. What can I say? I don't like AI.
Cannot put his heart to it.
Ready for battle.
Trust AIs anymore.
But to be honest, the AI seeked it, so I had no choice.
Not much to do, so pass the turn. How is the co-op now? Was broken when I last tried it. Well, we can tell you that it's definitely kind of not bonkers broken now, at least. Or we haven't tried. We should probably try at some point to do just to see if we start with Egypt and Carthage, if the
Oh, yeah.
same thing happens. But
We tried the campaign with those, and every faction ever declared war on us.
with Claire War,
It's like the Iceni will declare war on us, even though we had no contact with them.
it
was ridiculous.
It's pretty ridiculous. I think the fact that you just combine two cultures that are really disliked by a lot of people, and you then reveal the entire map.
We hunger for
It
battle.
kind of makes the AI do random stuff.
Their path is blocked.
Ah, damn it. They have an ally.
Yeah, what?
Partia has an ally. Need to find the
yes.
enemy.
What I said. They start as an
Well
ally
met,
of Carthage.
friend. Sit and let your words move me to anger or agreement, as you wish of them.
But you shouldn't have many problems.
Don't worry, they'll die. It'll be pretty fast.
Maybe we should fight this one. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies. Lots of bowmen. Oh boy, that will be horrible. Let's fight this. Play battle.
That's gonna be interesting indeed.
So what kind of troop you want?
I don't know. Just whatever you feel like. Well, you're not in a bad shape. If you manage to surround their horse archers,
Yeah.
you'll probably crush them. And since it's a siege, here's going to be a good example where sieging cities with cavalry is not that hard.
But I have
Also
light
because they
cavalry.
also kind of, yeah, fine.
Yeah, I hope that those enemy cavalry are not as good.
One of the reasons I picked up Royal Scythia was that they have the best horse cavalry from what I've seen, stats-wise, in the game. They have horse cavalry, horse arch cavalry, sorry, best in the game because they are really good at shooting arrows and they're really decent at fighting in melee.
Yeah, those nomadic tribes probably have the same. We'll see.
Cool.
Okay. Where do I want to attack from?
There's plenty of choice. Regard.
Malay infantry.
I guess that's one context where my slinger will be useful.
Malay cavalry at your command.
I think I'll give you the reinforcements army. It shows up.
Barbarians threaten everything that we as a people
Right.
believe. Good order, honesty, justice, freedom, prosperity, and piety would be swept away in an instant by those fiends.
I'll try to intercept the reinforcement. I don't know if they actually have gonna have a reinforcement. Do they start with the entire army?
They do have reinforcements somewhere.
Doesn't seem like you'll get reinforcements until you lose. Oh no.
No, they're there.
Never.
I think I give you. I think I'll give you the first army.
We await your orders.
Here, you have my entire first army. I'll use the reinforcements. So wait for me a little for now. I'll just squeeze them.
Speaking of squeezed,
Maybe try to use the javelin men to reduce their number a little, but the problem is that you will likely do some.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe just
some of them
wait.
are kind of expendable.
Citizen cavalry!
Just wait for me to.
Melee troops ready!
What I'll do is I'll rush in with my cavalry from the other side, and when you see that perhaps the enemy is starting to move or doing something, perhaps engage as well.
Yep.
Citizen cavalry!
Might have to deal with that
Oh, reinforcements army. Yeah.
army. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to intercept them, but I
Probably
think they
not.
are yeah, they are too close.
Their cavalry is faster as well.
But I could potentially intercept any infantry they have.
You know
Think about
these small vegetation, it seems they have a great impact on the cavalry. Like their army is kind of
Wish I was
readjusting.
back on the farm. Citizen cavalry! By your command! Advance at speed! Cut them down!
I guess I will intercept the enemy infantry, which is coming in reinforcements.
Citizen cavalry!
We start moving in the javelin.
Melee horsemen! Ride riders at the double!
Citizen cavalry! As it
Advance at speed!
Here we go. Engaging the young hacks, which probably won't be much of a challenge.
Citizen cavalry! Yes, engage! At your service! Forward!
Citizen cavalry, I think they just count as generic cavalry. I don't think, or maybe they're light cavalry. They're
Light
not
cavalry?
considered shock cavalry.
Which one?
Citizen
The
cavalry!
Shazam is asking if what kind of category those citizen cavalry fall in.
We await your command!
I think in my case, most of my cavalry is considered melee cavalry. I don't think I have. Well, I never saw shock cavalry yet in my army.
Citizen cavalry! Riders at the double! Our orders! Slingers! At speed! Slingers! Double time!
That's interesting. I think I see some network lag.
My lord!
We do have a lot of troops on the battlefield.
Slingers! Awaiting orders! Aye!
I think getting rid of those infantry is your priority.
I know.
Orders, my lord! Hold on to your sword then! Slingers! Taxis! Ready! Nine! Citizen cavalry! Charge! What are your orders? Double time!
Game is like in slow-mo.
Hmm?
The game seemed to be running in slow-mo. Probably the game syncing.
It's probably because my computer is crapping itself.
Okay. Great. Seem to be doing well.
Yep.
Pikemen! Slingers!
Yeah, they don't really stand a chance in melee. Step horses.
Yeah, that's fortunate. Just don't underestimate the amount of flaws that they can inflict with those arrows.
Citizen cavalry! As you command! Your orders! By your command! Your orders! Pike phalanx! Advance at speed!
Citizen cavalry is pretty good cavalry. It's a Greek type cavalry. It's like medium cavalry. It's not as good as noble cavalry, but
At your service!
it's fine cavalry for melee purpose.
Understood! Engage!
They are good when they are being bogged down into a static fight, but they're not the best for charging strong enemies. But as you can see, those nomadic step horse archer don't seem to be good enough to fight that kind of cavalry.
Melee horsemen! Orders at Falcon Army!
Not even the light version.
Yeah. Yeah, they remain bowmen.
Pikes! By your command!
There seem to be some step spearmen coming. Well, you seem to be dealing with a lot of infantry now.
Yeah, but it's melee infantry. It shouldn't be that much of a problem.
At your command!
still have spear.
Okay. I mean, I'm doing the flanking maneuver, so they're kind of like breaking.
Citizen cavalry! Riders, advance! Pikeman!
Yours to command!
Ready for orders!
Fighting's really act weird sometimes.
Double time! Ready and waiting!
At your service! Your orders? Advance! Pikeman!
At speed!
Citizen cavalry has good armor. I guess that's what make them a little better than other cavalries. There we go, victory. That went well.
Quite a bit of casualties, but I don't think you lost any unit.
Ah, it's fine. Anyway,
General.
the goal here is really to capture that place as fast as possible, so that Partia doesn't end up at war with me.
Was 3,000 casualties on their side, 1,000 on ours.
Good enough. Anyway, we had a lot of cavalry, and cavalry usually are much more exposed to die somehow.
Seems like they haven't fixed much about the loading times. Even although that might be my computer. I mean, I still think I have a computer that's good enough to run ROM 2, but
Yep. Well, anyway, I think there's no computer which are good enough to run to.
yeah. I'm on the process.
Ready for battle! Leave none alive!
To battle.
They
At your
The
command!
not so good news is that this faction still has two big armies on the frontier.
Your next command?
well, is that there? I don't think those are there.
Oh no, that's not. Oh, okay, that's good. Much better.
We hunger for battle. At once!
Those are the armies you have to deal with when you're playing party.
Yep. Okay, so that faction should be probably dead, I suppose.
Yep, they have a single settlement. Crush them.
Actually, I prefer a more infantry-based faction because I'm not a big fan of cavalry. And that's up to a certain point why I'm using Bactria, is that they actually have proper infantry. But it's just that to deal against nomadic faction, you end up having to rely on cavalry as well to be able to beat them. Because your infantry gets slaughtered under a rain of arrow, which is not particularly enjoyable. So that's why I decided to build some cavalry army, but as soon as I'll get out of that nomadic area, I will likely rebalance my armies toward having much more infantry. So let's say that the cavalry aspect of my faction for the moment is just a temporary situation, which is contextual to the enemies around me. But for the case of Onia, well, his faction is nomadic, so he will be stuck with cavalry all alone.
I'll be stuck with that.
Yes. Whatever with cavalry for you.
See, but I just gotta demand money from like Drangiana, which is like to the south of Bactria.
Yep.
I'm like, why do they even do that? It's like,
Yeah, they're not even close.
I'll refuse, obviously. Although they are part of the
Are they asking you money without anything else?
Yeah, they're just asking me to give them money.
Okay. Yeah, I had that lately. Kinda strange. It doesn't happen when you're a main faction.
These guys want. They want a non-aggression pact, I guess. A lot of non-aggression pacts being asked for some reason.
I hope you accept.
Well, I did. I'm just not used to being the one who's being asked to.
Yeah, that's kind of weird in this region or with those factions, is how the AI actually want peace with you.
Yep.
Well, with any other faction which are available in the vanilla version of the game, it's like, oh well, peace agreement? No, that will never
What's
happen.
that?
Non-aggression pact? Nah, that won't happen. Alliance? Who needs that? But I think in the patch 5 they did improve that a little.
Yep, they did.
So
5 turns, I'll have Royal Scythian Lancers. Probably have moved my assassin or spy.
Ready for orders.
You do have a better time defending your cities than I do.
yeah, my position is very much in my favor.
No, I'm just saying it's also the quality of your troops and defensive properties.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the things. Like nomadic tribes are not good at defending; they're good at being offensive.
Well, actually, when I siege a town with walls from those nomadic tribes, it was quite a pain to actually try to survive the rain of arrows from their garrison.
I guess. I mean, but the strategy might be to hold and make them come out.
Your people, although they do not know it yet, will find
Trade
our
agreement
ally
with
most
faction Verfar.
wondrous. Why deny them?
Tried to do more trade agreements actually. Thing is, I don't really want to trade with anybody around me per se at this point. I crush almost everybody around me. And if I make trade agreements and then I get complexes about creating and then dealing more with them because I just made a trade agreement wrong. Stupid, but it's how it works. Should I get this game?
At your command.
use.
Yeah, you want to answer that? Because
Ready for battle.
if we start on that again, we essentially did complain for 2 weeks about this game.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
We hunger for battle.
The thing is that this game at the launch was in a state which was terrible. Now it got better, but there's still some foundation of the game which are lacking.
Yep.
But if you never experienced a Total War before, well, a game from the series, then perhaps you'll love this game.
Yep.
But up to a certain point, I guess you can add some mods which fix many issues, like we're using right now, that fix many problems with the game and make it much more enjoyable. But vanilla-wise, the experience is not up to my expectation.
Yeah, if you're a veteran of the series, you tend to expect more of this game. But if you're really fresh to the Total War series, it's probably a very good introduction.
Yeah, I think it's a fine game. If you never played anything like it before, you might like it.
Commander.
It is time to attack the other faction there.
Ready for battle. At your command.
So if you go in the snow area, even in your territory, you get you'll
Yep.
get casualty.
At your command.
Yeah, attrition chase you everywhere apparently in this. I'm improving
like
the
a lot
quality
of,
of my troops.
Seems like a lot of fans of the. I mean, a lot of
Commander.
the Total War Center forum users were expecting Amazons with the addition of Royal Scythia, because apparently, I had no idea, but apparently the Amazon
I say
warriors
this.
were
Together, we have the might
were
to make
original
all
of
enemies
that
tremble.
region,
Consider this way.
originated of that region.
Well, I think the Amazon came from somewhere in Russia. Or where though? I think it's maybe a little more north than that. But I'm not really a specialist of that region. So I'll take their word for it.
But
But as far as I know, they never really played that much of a role.
well, no, of course, but I think it was mostly because the thing is also they wouldn't really exist in this era because they were actually prominent in Alexander.
Yeah.
I think it was like actually they were discovered by Alexander, sort of like he came through them. His expansion. The faction encountered
Ready for
Sagakia.
orders. We hunger for battle.
Right, time to upgrade troops again. Very sorry I have to do this every single unit.
You're updating your troops?
Yeah, putting better gear on them.
Oh, you're coming my way. You plan to start a war over there?
Yeah.
Who will you attack?
I think I'll go for
Iracina?
not yet Saracina, because these guys are allied to the Cimmeria, so I'll think I'll go to the one on the right, our side. But I'm not sure if I should recruit more troops instead of.
I think you need a minimum of 2 armies.
Yeah, but I cannot split my units at this point.
Well,
That'll be
I'll
fine.
fight my way to you anyway. We'll meet up somewhere.
Pass the turn. I was gonna go in this turn, but I'm gonna send my spy ahead first.
At your command. Call this a garrison. Commander. It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people. At your command.
If you're not getting, by the way, this DLC for free, I would say it's not really worth it for the price I think they're asking for it. Not really that. You already have Parthian. Parthian pretty much fills up that role of the nomadic tribes. I don't think. I don't think they really needed to do this.
Yeah.
Cultural pack.
Yeah, I think the thing is that the basic game anyway contains most of the faction that you play, kinda. So I don't.
mean, I like the Seleucid Empire was a good addition.
Yeah. But they're not that
Uh,
different from other faction.
no.
Egypt is very similar to the Seleucid Empire. It's just a question of the
Well-
location in which they start or the context. But there's not that much. There's not
The
anything
context is
unique
important.
about them.
Yeah, but the context is important as well. And but I would say that I probably would prefer if they had done the Thracia.
Yeah.
Well, these guys want to make a defensive alliance. I will have to refuse that. Wait, I don't get it. Why is the ice so passive?
Maybe because we're not a major faction. Like, they're a minor faction. No danger there.
Yeah.
I don't see how Bactria is a minor faction though. They start with 4 towns. Like, come on.
I don't understand either.
At your command.
And I think that probably will be one of the faction to add at the beginning in the DLCs. Like one of the biggest starting faction. How come it's not the normal vanilla faction? In parts you only start with 1 town. Like, big deal.
Sorry about that. The trespass. I said I was gonna wait for the spy, and I don't know why I moved. I actually did that mistake. Last turn.
Are you going all the way north there? All the way there? Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on this region.
But you need 2 armies, I'm telling you.
At your command.
I don't know. Maybe they're weak.
Wishful thinking.
Ready for battle.
It is a big region, though.
Yes.
Commander,
Getting there is gonna take a while.
we need
Getting
good
back as well.
fighters.
Samander is actually gonna be a challenge, but I want to capture Samander first.
Okay.
Then I can deal with Tiracina from the south, from south up, and then I'll deal with if these guys revolt against me. The Cimmeria, and I'll deal with those with my homeland armies. So, you're going for Parthia? Or not quite?
Our wise women
Oh, you're
have
going
looked
for Cat.
into
Okay.
the flame and see no good coming from trade with you.
I seem to be messing up on those armies.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
some,
go attack Cat and then Acto. Just getting rid
Yeah,
of
there's-
nomads.
You're having some issues with the public, public control or something.
Public order.
Public order, yeah.
We'll build another army. Burn.
Lucid and Pontus, they are at war. My warlord is rank 5.
I find that with the new patch, it's much more. You need 2 armies to advance, no matter what faction you are.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because the AI seem to be a little more defensive, and they also build better armies or bigger armies, and they seem to be only attacking you if they have 2 or 3 armies backing them. As a result of this, I think you need to move your armies in pair.
Oh, but you
We hunger
you
for
don't
battle. At your
you don't
command.
control the. I mean, you don't control. If you don't have the money to support those 2 armies, I mean, you cannot leave. Having 2 armies together is kind of like risky as well, because in terms of defense, if you're very wide, your troops, you'll have many troops on one side and then very few on another. Additions for victory in this campaign. I think it's. I mean, we haven't actually decided yet what kind of victory we're gonna do.
At your command.
I tend to personally like. I'm a bit different kind of player from Attila. I tend to like set out my own personal objectives, and I tend to be less ridiculous with my well, let's say that I don't usually use the game's definition of victory. I set out my objectives to, for example, a certain region, and do something there. And if I manage that, then it's fun. It's victory for me. I don't have to have the game confirm that I won. But I guess we're gonna do a bit more traditional win condition here.
At your command.
There'll be a fight on the walls. You got new archers? You're already getting the Persian light archers. You invested in those. You're convinced that archers are the answer. Can you hear me, Tal, by the way? Because the seem silent is. Maybe there's an issue with the.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I do hear you.
No, it's okay. My fault. Sorry.
What was going on?
Sorry. Wrong button. Yeah, my balance of money is not particularly good at the moment. Not doing much money. We'll need more. And I'm
Could be the reason for that could be those gigantic armies you've made. I mean, yes.
yeah, they are perhaps a little too big. But I need them to defeat those nomadic tribes. Time to declare a war. Oh, they already are. They have an ally. Need to get find if there's an enemy to that faction. Partia is enemy with them, so ask Partia to declare war on them using them.
Speak, my friend, and burden yourself of diplomacy.
Well, Partia
Let
is
us
at war
find
with many
agreement
people.
here, in the fashion of simple, honest man.
Partia should be more happy about me.
Ready for order. March.
One sided now.
Yeah, this is not a battle I'll do. I'm sure I would have lost so many troops if I was to do it, and I still have those armies outside over there to defeat.
We hunger
They're
for battle.
considerably big.
I just fixed my economy. Pension is the key of economic victory.
Commander. We hunger for battle.
There we go. Oh wait. He's the rank of my general. There we go.
I'm gonna try to buy an alliance with the Cimmeria. because I really don't want to be dealing with him. It might be not too happy with me now, though.
Are you? Okay. Your faction I defeated. Playing his turn.
They're asking for peace.
No, no. Anyway, they don't have any more towns, so they have no choice to
Yeah,
attack me.
They have no choice. What exactly?
Or
are
they
trying
can
to
do some raiding. But the thing is that in my case, I need to perhaps fight them and destroy them because the longer
What
they
happened to them?
exist, the more likely it is that their ally will declare war on me. Which is something I don't necessarily want at the moment.
Interesting decision. They decided to go on party.
Yeah, that's good. But they seem at war with many faction in a way, so.
Joins war. Natural causes. Statesman. Subjugates notoriety. Foreign trader. Okay. The merchant from distant lands has arrived. He wishes to trade a strange shiny material with our people. Kill him. We want none of his strange men in his shiny clothes. Kill him and offer him his wares to the gods. Strange material is soft against the skin and beautiful to behold. People will learn to love it. Yes. I guess I'll make my ruler a bit of a fashionable guy.
Fashionable.
Up to the clothing.
Okay.
We hunger for battle.
A really long journey. Hope my army doesn't have a disappointing fight. I'm really doing that long journey there. As for this, I'm gonna try to see if I can forge this alliance. Expected they are no longer really happy with me. I've already tried to. Nobody wants trade. Pretty insane.
Yeah, it should be much easier to do trading in this game.
Even if they like me, it's insane. They don't trade.
Ready for battle.
Oh, my general is wounded or something.
At your command. We hunger for battle.
I'm really thinking about getting that mod which remove agent from the AI. From the player, I think.
That's an unfair advantage. Why?
What's the let's call that the selling point of the idea is that it increases a lot the speed of the rounds toward the end.
What's your next move?
We'll attack the Nomad faction, which is just up north. So, Acto. Yep.
Sagitai.
How about you? Getting somewhere?
Yeah. As you can see, my army is doing the biggest journey of ever. The whole time.
Yeah.
My
see
master
that.
prays that you see opportunity in this conflict and that you will aid us.
Use my offer of military alliance. Too bad. They want me to join their war, but that won't.
Get new upgraders. Keep getting new upgrades for my weapons. Although I already retrained these troops. Knowledge of the smoke. Growth. Almost reaching there.
I'm really curious what kind of army you'll face up there. You're coming back? Oh, where's that? Oh, you're going there. Yes, I thought you were going all the way up there in the north.
The Roxolani are trying to race me somewhere. Maybe I should check if these guys are at war with them.
Be at war with the faction.
We
Okay.
hunger for battle.
Yeah, they're not at war with them. They're actually defensive allies.
Oh, you know the faction I just destroyed? They captured somebody else town. Crazy.
Commander,
Um,
ready for orders. Besieging settlement. Our advance has been halted. We take this settlement! Let them cower like kennelled
Will be painful.
dogs! Ready for battle. We need good fighters.
I'll try an army with horse skirmisher. I don't really have many of those.
We hunger for battle.
I guess next turn will likely fight a battle for me.
Interesting, they want non-aggression pact. Gonna refuse that one. The Masagetai.
Yeah. Yeah, I will attack them very soon. As I take care of that remaining army over here to the south. I'm very fortunate that town doesn't seem that well defended.
Mm-hmm.
Must be busy elsewhere.
Yep.
Just hope for you that they don't have many other towns around. Oh, your province is really weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
I will expect the territory of Cimmerian to be part of your province, but it's not at all. It's all spread out. Really doesn't make much sense. Funny part also is that Scythia is not yours.
Gonna raise a new force.
Hmm?
Gonna raise a new force.
Sorry, I don't get it.
I'm gonna raise a new army.
Ah, okay. Your army.
Interesting. Let's try these guys out. What? You can recruit as many troops as you can now? Or I can recruit 6 troops. Did it increase the... Is there a mod that increases the size of the troops you can recruit in one turn?
That's possible. Might have to do with the level of development of your town.
It's strange though, because 6 troops, that's kind of insane.
I think it might be your fact.
Oh yeah, okay. Read that.
Maybe they want the nomads to be quite a bunch of spammer.
At your command.
I'm surprised they did not come out of that town. Continue to siege them.
It's not worth it going inside.
We beg for a treaty between
No, I don't think it is.
some arrangement that will give us both
Or also,
prosperity and strength.
Partia
There's
one
an army.
defensive alliance.
There's an army heading to Amul.
Oh, indeed.
Come, profit from this war. Order your generals to march and attack.
On your dream parts, yeah. I wish this game diplomacy would be a little more like Arts of Iron, which doesn't allow you to declare war on a faction unless you really build up your case.
Yep.
That will probably stabilize a little the thing, but right now it's like, yeah, oh well, I just don't like my ally. Let's kill him. That's it. You
I
don't
think the
need.
reason.
Go ahead.
Sorry, interrupted.
No, go ahead.
I think the reason that the game also is kind of like you're always driven to attack more stuff is because there's so little to do inside your own territory. If the game was also more developed in what you can do within your own, because the thing is, you start expanding, and those once you conquer a territory, that territory kind of loses its meaning. It's like it's
Yep.
no.
There's no more history about it. Once
Yeah.
you stabilize it, it's over. This territory doesn't matter anymore. But at the same time, it will not be interesting if there was rebellion all the time there. It will become.
I'm not saying rebellion. I'm just
Yeah.
saying like more stuff happening. Also.
Yeah.
That thing about being an easy fight, no longer the case.
I think one thing which is important about Total War, I think in terms of what's their vision of Creative Assembly, is that they really see the campaign as a kind of way to justify the battles. But the problem with this approach is that the campaign is, I guess, it's not particularly deep at all. So it's a game which is not a game by itself. It's just a justification. And I think, especially when you start exploring games from Paradox, like Crusader King or Europa Universalis, you end up developing a taste for perhaps a deeper campaign. But Total War just did not follow up on the development of a campaign as a game but the campaign to be a game itself. It's just a justification, and I think what we have now as a game is the result of that vision. And I find that a little sad. I really wish the campaign will be much deeper than this.
To victory!
I'm gonna do this.
I guess perhaps we're fighting this. Okay, Dave.
Yes, I will.
I think what's a little disappointing is that when you look at Rome 2, there's that aspect about the campaign being a little superficial. And then you have the multiplayer aspect, which many people seem to give attention to, which is fine. But at the same time, when you look at how they develop the multiplayer in this game, it's very, as they say, bare bone. There's not much depth to it. Like, oh, look, I can bring myself the perfect army, which no commander ever had, and beat my enemies with it. So it's... And also, you end up fighting the enemies, which also have their perfect army, and that you don't have any idea of what it can be made of other than the faction. And usually, in war, you end up building up a kind of understanding of what kind of enemy you'll be facing, no matter who it is. Usually there's some information which you learn and a context which build up, and this is completely missing from the multiplayer element. So, yeah. My problem with this game. There's a total lack of meaning.
We're fairly close to each other.
Yep.
I think.
It'll be an interesting battle.
Yeah.
Plan to give me any troops?
Sure, you want?
Yeah, one flank.
Okay.
You have any melee troops?
Nope.
Okay.
Step archers!
Thank you.
We'll kill them all!
An army of women and children would be more of a
Now, what kind of approach you want to take into this? Just wait for them, or do we engage?
tremble already at the
I think we engage the archers. But try to have your armor archers be the ones taking the hits
Okay.
for the most part.
Riders! Orders!
Step archers!
Don't engage in the melee, obviously.
Quickly now!
We should also try to kill these guys before the other cavalry.
All right.
Armored horse archers!
Group and waiting! Riders!
I will attack that group of enemies which is isolated on the right side.
Riders! Now! Riders! Advance! We hunger for blood and battle! The gods guide our shots!
Armored horse archers!
On riders! Forward!
Good news is that they decided to put some step archer down there,
Take
which are on foot.
aim is true!
Okay, I'm gonna get destroyed.
Pull back then.
It's just they apparently armored archers are still getting demolished. Despite I thought they were gonna hold themselves against.
Orders!
I don't know why my troops are all starting to bubble up.
Battle ready!
You group them?
Advance!
I did group them, but I didn't. I told them to attack separate targets, and they're all like bubbling up.
Armored horse archers!
Fire on them! Ah! Forward! The gods guide our shots! Lose! Warriors ready! Now!
I'm not gonna have any chance. Too many arrows.
Just pull back for now and wait for my troops to soften a little the flank. Prioritizing the killing his general.
Ready for battle! Take aim!
I thought the armored archers would make a difference.
The arrows are really strong. Like, no matter what kind of troops you use, you will get slaughtered by those arrows.
Armored horse archers!
Well, I did manage to destroy one group. Well, the general, I mean.
Warriors!
Yeah, but I'm not sure if splitting the is a good idea. Got masked by the other side.
What kind of battle is that, by the way? Or is that a siege, or?
It was a siege battle. I didn't expect them to go out of the town though. I forgot they can decide to come out of the town, because I thought if they stay inside the town I can just like strategically destroy each point with horse archers.
You want us to pull back?
Point.
Armored horse archers!
The army does not replenish itself on the enemy territory.
Or kind of far indeed.
Missile armed riders! Riders! Forward! Advance at speed!
Horse archers!
Riders! Advance!
Armored horse archers!
I think we should move toward those buildings over there, and that probably will bug a little the eye.
The heavy shot.
Missile riders! Lose! Advance at speed! Now!
I wish I had a horse slinger with the same range.
Yeah.
Armored horse archers!
Forward! Ready! Riders, advance! Battle ready and eager! Quickly now!
I think either we move to the toward the buildings or we move on right side. Not sure.
Forward!
Missile armed riders! Riders, advance!
I think what we need to do is perhaps take advantage of the AI trying to keep a formation, so force them to move.
Horse archers!
Riders, forward!
But their formation is so wide.
They just keep moving every time we move around.
Riders!
They'll obligate us to face them head on. They won't let us flank them like that.
Horse archers!
Yeah, they keep moving as we move.
Yeah.
They will hit those buildings. You know.
Advance at speed!
That might be the point where we can engage them.
If we were to do a melee charge, that will force a couple of their bowmen to pull back, and from there they will be exposed. They're dividing their troops now.
Horse archers!
But
Yeah, let's rush those troops which are isolated now.
they're as fast as our troops.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
They're just gonna rearrange behind the city.
Missile armed riders!
Riders, forward!
Yeah, their army is just turning too fast. It's like we're trying to circle around
Yeah.
the sun.
Warriors eager for blood!
I wonder what kind of pet my troops are using now.
Already.
Original.
And they want us to fight the men on center.
Horse archers!
I don't
No, they're
think we
pulling
can
them.
beat that.
No, we can't. I said we can't. As soon as I saw my horse archers getting melted, I mean the armored horse archers getting melted, I realized I was not gonna win this. But the thing is, I forgot that they can move out of the city. I was expecting them to have their horse archers all bunched up inside the city and then just
Yeah.
take a corner and then like just deal with them. But the fact that they decided to do that thing about them allowing them to leave the town is making it quite a pain for these kind of armies. Well, we'll attack the other flank now.
Never surrender!
Easy.
Yeah, it's insane damage. Oh, I lost my army in like seconds.
Yeah. The thing is that the horsemen are a big target. Question about that.
Horse archers!
Wow. I'm really
Attacking
impressed.
not even half. Not even traits.
Wow, that was pretty terrible. That's why I don't like nomadic tribes.
I've had success with them, but usually it starts by having my armies. I start to make them kind of half melee, half archers, but the thing is, at the start they're only making archers.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, that's the only unit which is worth producing for them. Probably why.
Thing is, then it just becomes a matter of who has the most archers.
Yep. Well, there's also the fact that the difficulty we're playing, it's much harder. The AI has some
yeah.
attack bonus, so that probably give
the
them
accuracy.
quite an edge in the bow fight. Or range fight. No, I think the faction you're at war with captured the town further south.
Yeah, it's wrong. Yep, they did. I'll just disband all these guys.
Okay.
Don't think. Oh, wow. Disbanding a general in the enemy territory is killing him.
It is.
Apparently so.
That is sad.
To battle!
An army which is sieging an army should not have attrition.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's one of the things I don't think they did right.
Like you have the entire province to feed you.
Yep.
Why do we have attrition? Maybe if there was snow all over the place, I could see the logic there. But there's no snow.
Yep.
There's even a horse near
The
the
thing
place
is,
my
in
army is.
previous Total Wars, you'd always wait out.
Yeah.
Or well, for the most part. Yeah, this time they were more numerous, but the thing is, I had armored cavalry, and I thought that the fact that they are armored, they can withstand the arrows for more than you know, the general cavalry. And also, I didn't expect. I mean, I didn't expect. I forgot that the AI now can move their troops outside of the territory. They can choose that as a defensive maneuver.
For death!
And that actually kind of screwed my plans because horses are not really good at defending like towns because they are clumped up inside the buildings, and then they are. You cannot have that wide aspect that they did, where they put just a really wide line, and then you just have to face it to the front.
We will come for you in the night, and nothing will live. Not one creature. That is our war.
No. The faction I'm about to attack has declared war on me. They beat me to it. Damn it.
Faction that asked me to do a non-trade agreement. I mean, a non-aggression agreement.
Okay. How much did they ask for that?
Nothing. They just wanted that, and I declined. Take forever to move another army that way.
To victory!
There's a big ally army near the place I'm sieging. I think anyway, normally capture that place now.
Right.
So many clouds around here for a desert.
Yeah, that's a lot of clouds.
For death and honor! To victory! For death and honor! To battle! For death and honor!
During
We
settlement.
hunger for battle. Ready for orders. We take this settlement!
My way to my newly found enemy.
It's strange, they have their 2 armies there in your territory. Pretty far.
Yeah. Far from anything to capture.
Yeah.
Don't know why. They must be having some kind of a strange plan. They will pull out when I least expect it.
Being helped by your allies there in the area.
I did not have to have any help from there because the siege was over anyway. So I just captured the place because it was done.
That was previously theirs, right?
Well, I look south of my territory.
Have not omens shown that the gods
In the
will
army there.
welcome a
Oh yeah,
treaty?
yeah, they're
Do
expanding.
not offend the gods, I beg you.
Like Party is also expanding pretty well. Their south region.
There's a large amount of army down there. There's also the elephant guys. They're being sieged by my ally. A lot of armies. I think I actually have a lot of allies right now.
Yeah.
Keep accepting defensive act and that kind of stuff. So we might actually end up having diplomacy in this game. Surprising. Oh, look at that. The 2 armies which were by the coast, that Black Sea. They decided to use that rusty geography. Anyway, that region. I guess Partia might get destroyed because of those big armies. So what are you doing?
Raising new armies.
Yeah, this time I'm used too. I don't think 1 army is sufficient to capture anything. For Joy to expand on my next province, I need to go all the way north. Silesia.
Luck with that.
Yeah, thank you. Might be painful.
Ready for battle. Laying siege to the settlement.
Yeah, it seems I will actually have to get in war with Attila16.
That seemed indeed inevitable.
I mean, I would get at war with them anyway. But
We hunger for battle.
You have access to any better troops now? You have access to proper cavalry?
well, let's see if it's proper cavalry.
We'll see after the fact, I suppose.
At your command.
Ocean. Really a slow motion.
I'd have some trouble for in a mole.
Ready for battle.
I'll have to send one of my army to defend it. There's those nomadic survivor over there. Or forced marching. So at Ket, which is oh, they had so many armies. What the heck is this?
Ready for battle. Besieging settlement.
The result.
At your command.
Revealed something.
Great, I have to upgrade all the troops for so many units.
I think they just revealed some nasty stuff coming in.
Where?
On the right side. I've act out. Don't know if you noticed.
I mean, all the armies coming my way?
Yeah, the Rogue Solani armies.
Yeah, they're neutral.
Oh, they're neutral.
Particularly dangerous at the moment.
March
Hopefully they
Attila,
remain neutral.
retreat, then march some more.
That's a good question. One thing is sure is that I won't.
Ready for orders. Set up the watch.
Yeah, it uses the forced march so much.
Yeah, they do.
We hunger for battle. At your command.
I need more money. Okay, there we go. I got everything covered. Maybe they will attack Merv.
You're hoping that.
No, I'm not. Just possible.
Ready for battle.
Okay, there we go. Ending turn. See if they make anything. They no longer have any sounds. They move away. Good. I wonder if the AI actually see where are my weak points. Or if there's an actual real fog of war for them.
Yeah.
We all know that AI cheat all the time.
I very much thought that they have a fog of war.
What's really weird is that sometimes you will have a faction super far, which will go all the way to I don't know where on the other side of the map and capture it down there. And like, what? Why did they go there? Wasn't even on their way. It's like, for example, in one of my campaign, the elephant faction that start all the way south of me at the moment. They went all the way into Turkey and then Greece and captured a town in Greece. So they skipped all that territory just to go capture one town in Greece. And it's like, why did they do that? It's not even close to them. And how did they end up at war with that faction? It's rational for it. Sometimes you have really strange stuff happening in there that doesn't make much sense. What are you doing now?
Figure out what's best.
When I see your army, I'm depressed. Full of
You see
force
my army?
archers. Yeah. Horse archers. Horse archers. Always horse archers.
Why does it depress you so much?
Because I had to fight so many in the last 2 live stream that I did of Rome. It's not the kind of fun army to fight.
Yeah.
I guess it's a fine thing that it's included as a kind of challenge, but it's not the kind of faction you fight. What you want in that kind of game is a long-lasting battle where your tactical moves make the difference.
Which is not the case in this.
Yeah, that never happened. I don't know if I idealize Rome 1, but if I remember correctly, there used to be a time where, tactic would really decide whether you win the battle or not. But I'm starting to wonder if I hallucinated that part. Did that ever happen?
I would probably say you hallucinated. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard with memory. You never know if your memory is not lying to you anymore.
It's like wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Like it's like the games you played when you were younger. You always imagined them looking better than they actually are now
Yeah.
when you play them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm starting to wonder if it's the case. Was I idealizing Rome, or was it very that good? Well, was the game that good as I imagine it was,
Yeah.
or was it like it is now?
Like, is this the company that's been making all those games I like?
Yeah. What happened? Okay, will I do that battle or not? Question. Spell
For
is
the sake of entertainment, maybe.
yeah, we haven't done a battle in a while, and this is an ambush. So let's do it for the show.
Oh wow, they have ballistas.
Yep. But a good part is that this is an ambush, so we'll be able to split the army into two and divide the task of destroying that horse army.
And if we get lucky, we'll get to see the most ridiculous bug in the game where the AI meshes all its horse archers in one big blob.
Yeah, that will be
Very
extremely
concentrated.
convenient. I like that kind of bug.
I know. The AI is properly.
One thing is sure, we will have to get rid of those ballista nearly first.
By your command. We are at your command.
Protoss!
Just deploying my troops as I want them, and when the deployment is done, I will give you half of it.
At the ready. What are your orders?
Don't
Probably
go
was
like
not
that.
intended.
Yeah, that's very annoying when that happens.
We await your command.
There's no control Z.
We await your orders. We await your orders.
Actually, a Control Z could be very useful in this game. Never thought of that before. Thank you.
What are your orders?
Orders, my lord! We await your orders!
Okay, you ready?
At your service. Ready and waiting. Your orders. Pikemen, form phalanx.
Ready? Hello?
Hello?
Yep, you're ready?
I am ready.
Okay, perfect.
I would say.
We
You
are
can hear?
at your command! Engage!
Attack their
Orders.
position.
Step forward! Rider, quickly now!
At your command.
For glory!
Waiting orders.
For honor!
Cavalry waiting orders. Pikemen, ready for orders.
At the ready!
So many horse archers.
Ready.
Oh,
We are at
No.
your command!
some of your light dudes are getting crushed.
Yeah, it seems.
At the ready. Prep for honor.
What are your orders?
For honor. Yours to command. Cut them down. Cut for glory.
Might have committed too many light cavalry for the main body.
1 point.
What are your orders?
Protests! On me! Loose!
Yours to command.
Orders, my lord!
Forward. Pike infantry at your command.
We are at your command!
For glory!
Melee cavalry. We await your orders.
Orders, my lord!
Forward. Swift riders.
At the ready! We are at your command!
For glory.
Yeah, that's him over.
What are your orders?
Okay.
Those... Some of those hearts, some units got a bit destroyed, but
Yep.
guess we didn't expect as many cavalry on the back.
Yeah, that was a lot of cavalry. But it went well. There's a kind of bird which is making a very ugly sound in the game.
Huh?
Yeah, very weird. I don't know if you hear it. Well, that's the problem with cavalry army. Once you're winning, usually you add so much loss that does reduce significantly your capacity to continue a fight
The one in the fight.
or to expand.
Ready for battle! To victory!
Shall we do another battle?
Which one? Oh,
Another ambush?
horse skirmishers. Hmm.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm not so secure about this one.
Yeah, I wonder how different that will be.
Our skirmishers, I've tried them and they tend to suck out a lot.
It's the desert. Well, the thing is that if we simply chase down the enemy with in melee, the javeliner or the skirmisher, maybe that will work. I do have a lot of light bowmen, so that might compensate. Ah, look at that. Many horses.
My lord!
Horse skirmishers!
I'm sure pikemen will. Pikemen will do nothing. Oh, you're right. I see what you're gonna do.
Phalanx! We are at your command! What are your orders? Set them alight!
Okay, you want to take care of the javeliners?
Sure.
There you go. Take care of the.
Levy pikemen! Stay in formation! Quick march!
There we go. Like man for the win.
Yours to command. Pikemen, ready for orders. Commander! Forward!
Seems that my bowmen are doing a good job.
Yep.
Hunt them down! Your orders. To arms! Ready and waiting.
By your command!
Oh, that seems that we won. Oh,
We
that
can probably go. Oh,
that
we're
went.
gonna say we can probably cut a few more.
Yeah, that went much better than expected.
Expected, yeah. Those goats. Info. Don't know what you're talking about. Goats? Oh, were there goats on the battlefield?
Maybe.
For further orders. Advance.
Oh yeah, I think some of the units, they ride the. They don't ride goats, but they ride the yanks or something like that.
Camel.
Camel. Yeah, there's a unit. They ride a different horse. Not a horse. It's
Any horse?
no.
A mule?
You know, I think it's called a yank or something.
A yak.
The Mongols also wrote them like it's they have you know horns like
You
goats.
will march till your feet
To ride an
bleed.
ostrich.
Ostrich.
It'll be fast. If it doesn't kill you first.
Good thing I don't have to see when you decide to auto battle. It doesn't tell me if I want to also see the auto battle.
Yeah. You want to see the auto battle? I don't know. Question it. Maybe.
Commander,
I said I don't like the skirmishes, but I'm surprised by the stats of the Royal Scythian skirmisher.
Oh, they are good in melee.
Yeah. You check out their stats. I mean,
Let me check.
We
Military
beg for a
alliance,
treaty
sure.
between our peoples.
Parts, yeah.
Some arrangement that will give us both prosperity and strength.
Yes. Accept. There we go.
You, sir?
wait, military alliance with party?
Yeah, seems so. As long as they don't bring me into war.
So you're entirely allied with the South. Then.
Yeah, everybody in the south of me is
These insolent
allied.
fools need silencing. Will your mighty armies march to meet
Who
them?
are these guys?
Right on the north.
But you want me to join their war? I will offer them something else. How about Alliance State? Yeah,
These
they want me to
beasts
join a
slumber,
war
but
against
they
somebody
could
else.
wait to hunt us both. Will you
I'll give them
strike while
money
they
so they
sleep?
leave me alone. Well, not true. There. Like, as long as you accept, make a deal with them, even if it's not what they want, they won't break alliance because you're giving them something. It is your turn. What will you do?
Still loading the still on the turn timer.
Okay.
Usually they are sync, right? Sanctuary. His enemies came looking for him, and they were not deputed. We offered him sanctuary, but there was little they could do. General. Being the general, but I lost support of 120 nobles.
Why did you do that?
I mean, I thought it would be okay. I don't know. The thing is, these random events don't do a good job of describing you the context of what's on the line. I didn't know that the guys who were after him were like on my side.
What's really strange about those events in this game is that sometimes you have a lot of them, while other time you don't have any. For example, so far I think I had 2 or maybe 1.
Yeah.
Are you going to start a war with these guys? They're closer to you.
Yeah.
Make sure you're near the
Yes.
town before you declare war.
I haven't declared war yet.
Oh, if you want, I can actually perhaps send an army soon to help you out. Or I should make sure to secure the province of Scythia.
probably capture General Lonus. Or Sarai.
Partia is trespassing on my territory apparently. But they are my allies, so worry about that.
We hunger for battle, for death and honor!
Destroying the last enemies that are around my territory.
Still got those guys, the tamers of the Amazon.
On the move! At your command.
The tamers of
To
the
your
Amazon.
duties, men!
That's like
Ready for battle!
really weird name for an army. Say that.
I wonder. I might pull back one of my armies. Choose some better troops with.
Ready for orders. It is a great and glorious thing to serve
At your command.
Are you not gonna deal with that army?
Not this turn. Wait for later. I'm broke. Need to end the turn.
I respectfully ask that you consider opening your markets to our traders, for that way, profit flows to all.
Ooh, profit. Who doesn't like profit?
Happen.
Your wisdom
Read with
in
me.
this matter is a...
Party actually has what? Two. Oh great! Where we seem to be at war with Persia. For that?
Version.
Yeah. Oh,
I
I see.
remember there's being a faction called Persian.
My unflinching master will burn your cities, your towns, your villages, your dung heaps, until the sky is dark with smoke.
Oh, I think I'm at war down there. And I didn't even notice. Concerning.
Well, your allies are dealing with it.
Yeah, but I'm not sure they will be too good at doing so. I'll have to raise another army, but I don't have much economic mean at the moment.
You have enough time for you'll have enough time to be aware if they fail. to raise an army
Yeah,
at that time.
perhaps. I need to develop my economy a little.
The hell is this technology tier achieved?
I think it's when you have multiple technology from the same group of technology.
Does that give you like a added bonus?
Yeah, you have a small bonus.
We hunger for battle.
It's the construction cost. Oh really? I never realized that.
Ready for battle.
Is that new or I just...
No, it's been there since the beginning. But it's not that significant. I hope my ally will win that war down there.
Sorry, what?
I hope that my allies will win the war down there. Don't feel like sending armies over there. Yet. Want to get rid of the nomads first. We will be free of nomadic tribes.
I think this is like the fight where I Do something crazy.
Okay. Oh yeah, that really looked crazy. Maybe you should attack the army which is in forced march. Get rid of them first. You will have less enemies to try to beat.
I wonder if I will get help though. If I.
No, you don't get any help if it's an ambush. Either side get help.
Wait, my allies. They're allies with Cimmeria, and I'm allied with Cimmeria. Oh, but they have a deeper alliance with Cimmeria. Oh, yeah, but they broke.
Oh, that's good. You have Lancer.
Yep.
That will make it much easier.
I think. What happened? What? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up?
The game seems to have.
Did it
Frozen?
crash? I hear it's loading. Slowly, it seemed kind of stuck.
I'm still at the campaign map.
Maybe it's desynced.
Yeah, it crashed.
So you crashed?
Yes.
Okay. Same
Fortnite.
here. Restarting. That's the first crash in 3 hours.
Yep, that's a plus.
Okay, join up. If you can.
Yeah. We're still dealing with the fact that I crashed, but going now again soon.
What?
I should be opening the game now.
Okay.
It really slowed my computer down.
What does the game?
No, the crash just
Okay.
still recovering.
Memory leak.
No, it seems to be.
I sent you the invite.
A moment, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna go in now.
Okay.
Ready? Although I might only have time to do this battle, and maybe if you another turn or so.
Okay, sure. We'll do as long as you can. Don't mind. What are the good games of 2014? I have no idea. Somebody tell me.
Witcher 3.
Witcher 3, yeah, okay. What else?
I guess some people excited about the GTA 5 coming to PC.
Yeah, open world. Board case.
Some people. I guess some other Kickstarter games also releasing. Essentially, Star Citizen and stuff like that. Although it's not.
Is there
early.
any projection on when Star Citizen will come out?
I think it's 2014
Ready for
maybe,
battle.
or maybe it's early 2015. I don't know. By the way, still have to pass your turn apparently.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, the thing is that the game ought to save at the end of the turn.
Yep.
War game for you today? Might be a little late for that. We're playing some Coop right now. Tomorrow maybe.
I really wonder if Creative Assembly intended the nomadic tribes to just spam horse archers all over.
My lord would have
My impression is yes, they did.
I will go further.
It's kind of a, I don't know,
Kind of cheap.
kind of cheap, yeah.
But it's like, what do you expect from a faction which only has ores?
We hunger for battle.
Okay. Finally got that.
Heading toward the ambush. There's still an army over there.
Yeah. Probably still an army there.
GTE 5, BF4, Titanfall, Watchdog. Titanfall and Watchdog. Titanfall, will that be a multiplayer experience? Seems that many people are excited by that. Watchdog. Yeah, that's an
There
open.
doesn't seem to be. Doesn't seem to be any army on forced march, which is weird.
I'll just wait then. Back up your troops there and wait next turn.
But they're recruiting another army.
Be in a tournament of wargame. Sometimes I'm a little too slubby to be in a tournament. I have some lazy tendency.
See, this is the thing, Attila.
Yeah, it's quite.
Look at the. There's another army coming in if I don't engage now.
Okay, well, I'll attack the place if you want. Might be dangerous though. Strong garrison, 3 armies. You have a lot of
I know.
bowmen, but if they defend the place, perhaps you have a chance. Let's hope that your bowmen are better than theirs. You're starting to drain me into many wars. Is this too many wars at the same time? Yeah, I agree with you, Sokam. Attila1 was the best one. It was an epic game. Have you seen me play Attila1? I did a video of that. I think one time I like killed the Attila1 in multiplayer. I killed probably like 56 enemies and died 4 times or 6 times. I don't remember. That was in multiplayer. Good memories.
My friends tried to tried to have me play Halo 4 or something on the. It's been like a few weeks ago, like a few months ago, I guess.
Yeah.
2 months ago or something. That was terrible. I was like, I couldn't play with the controller. I don't understand how people do that.
I guess it needs some getting used to.
With it.
But I think Halo1 on PC was. I think that's the. What I like about Halo1 in particular is the guns, where it's kind of accuracy, which, well, especially in the context of multiplayer, where it was, let's say, server. Well, the server was more important than the client, so the hit were registered on the server. As a result of this, kind of had to lead your targets, and which meant that there was literally a way to fool your enemy into, moving in a way where it will lead him to believe that you will be at one place and make him shoot there, but you will head into a different direction. So it was a kind of, of course, this is a kind of movement which was in millisecond. So that's was when 2 players were fighting each other, that could last a long time, because both will be very good at dodging each other bullets, and that's something which doesn't happen in many first-person shooter, because most FPS are mostly managed client side, so it's the client which is indicating the server, oh look, I hit that guy. But in Halo1, it's the server which tell the player, well, you did hit that guy.
What
So
do you want to control, Attila?
well, give me whatever. So essentially, in Halo1, you ended up into a kind of situation where you will literally have a dance between 2 good players, and 2 good players will have a pretty epic fight, depending the ping.
Oh, you prefer to control the lancers over the archers?
Sure, I'll do that.
Actually, there's gonna be a reinforced army, but it's
You have most of their army on my side. You want me to wait a little, or do you want me
just
to charge it? Okay.
I mean, I don't know if they're good soldiers are that important. But
Armored lancers!
doesn't seem much like it. Oh, they have catapults. Yeah, definitely charge.
Eager for blood! Mount the death!
Also have your general, so I should make him run around.
Get running! Lancers!
Cool thing about reinforcement armies that are composed of horses. Pretty quickly.
Battle ready and eager! Step lancers!
Now, where are those reinforced armies? The enemy side. Oh wait,
Orders!
what? Why are my Royal Scythian skirmishers without horses?
They are. By the way, you have a lot of reinforcements.
Step lancers!
They are, but they don't have horses. But they're supposed to have horses.
Maybe it's because they are reinforcements. And they are being
No,
managed
the
like...
ones I deployed.
Swift horsemen!
I think I've heard this bug on the game. It's they spawn without horses. Yeah.
That's pretty original.
They also move at turtle speed.
Heavy horsemen! Kill,
They are too heavy.
kill! Armored lancers! Make the charge! Battle ready and eager! Ah! Mountain death! Kill, kill, kill!
Figure out where the enemy reinforcements are coming from.
To me!
Oh, from here, from behind.
Withdraw! Warriors ready! We hunger for blood and battle! Aye! We'll kill them all! Kill, kill, kill! Budako!
Enemy reinforcements came in my back.
Yeah.
Battle ready! Warriors eager for blood! War? Yeah! Armored lancers! Remember your ancestors!
Yeah, my troops are not in good condition right now.
Back, warriors, back! Warriors never surrender! Yeah! To me! Warriors, withdraw! To me! Cut the charge! Warriors, withdraw!
Yeah, my troops are defeated.
Kill them all!
I'm trying to preserve your general though.
Roar!
Good job.
Get running! Warriors eager for blood! Forward!
You assign me more troops?
Out!
Yeah. Use those quick.
Lancers! We hunger for blood and battle! Riders forwards! Ready for battle!
Seem they got my general. Well, your general.
Ready for battle! Quickly now! Royal horse! Mounted warriors! We hunger for blood and battle! Advance at speed! Riders forward! Armored lancers! Royal horsemen! Forward! Kill, kill, kill!
That's a lot of enemies to defeat.
On foot.
Yeah.
Those are not the problem.
Armored lancers! Ready for battle! masters! Our horses love blood!
Why are those guys still alive?
Which guys?
Never
Guys are
surrender!
fighting there.
I think there are noble archers, that's why. They're strong units. There is still a very large amount of enemies. Sure we'll win this.
Yes, there's a lot, and they're really hard to see because their banner is pink. You have to tell how many because their banners are so tiny. Very tiny.
I think those noble horse archer actually defeated 2 of my unit of cavalry.
Ready and eager! I will kill any man!
They're supposed to have a spear and able to get rid of enemy horsemen.
I need those cavalry units to get in.
Forwards!
Coming.
We hunger for blood and battle! We'll kill them all! Take ah! Ready for battle! Mounted missile warriors! Charge!
The good news is that a lot of their infantry are bowmen. So I guess charging them in melee would be useful.
Young X is also stuck against cavalry.
Royal horsemen! Ah! What shame is there in death? Warriors eager for blood! Yeah!
They seem to be able to rout them very fast with those bowmen.
Yeah.
Royal horsemen! Rider, advance at speed!
Skirmishers not being on the horse is really not helping though.
Riders, advance!
Horse archers!
Ready for battle! Riders, forwards!
Horse archers!
Like to flank them. Yeah.
Battle ready and eager! Advance!
Thing is, I think that by flanking like I'm doing right now, I have a better chance of killing those horse archer alone without
Yep.
having the infantry.
Możemy.
Ready for battle!
Now they're gonna actually have to try to get inside. They're capturing their zone. Capturing their zone.
That my move routed the enemy horse archers.
Yep. Tough. We did it.
Yeah, seemed like a victory.
Still not sure why I'm not capping that point.
You cannot cap point with horsemen. You disembark or have infantry in there.
Forwards!
Guess I'll do
Warriors
that.
ready! Advance at speed!
Disembark the weakest.
Quickly now!
I will still not win, but
Yeah, that's
Probably
because
should.
we're capturing the place now.
oh, I mean,
The timer will
probably
go
should.
down.
Hopefully this won't happen again. This skirmisher is being put. Does it matter, like the speed, in terms of how many units you have inside the capture point?
I don't
Capture
think it
point?
does. I think this is just second, and like when you capture the place, it activates that timer. Second. Yep. Choice to speed that up.
Oh, well thought.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised we won that. Because we did suffer quite a bit of loss.
Yes, I did, but I was expecting to have that many costly losses. The thing is, they're defending, they have a lot of clunged up units and they all get showered by arrows. You can trust AI to suck at defending.
Clearly.
Anyway, this will be my last battle.
Alright.
Today. Takes longer now though. Or maybe I'm just
I think it's
Like
the
taking
mud
arrow
which is
shots.
increasing the time it takes to capture.
taking arrow shots from somewhere.
1 unit hidden somewhere. Seem to be one fewer unit which is shooting them.
Like they're doing much.
Must be like one guy hidden in one of the buildings somewhere.
Costly victory. Like that. Yeah. Almost half their army. Pretty good. We defeated the army almost twice our number. I'm a bit weird. I mean, I'm a bit concerned that the enemy killed. I mean, I had 100 friendly fire.
It's not that bad. Could be worse.
But at the same time, apparently the enemy had 400. I mean, because I only killed 2,900 and they lost 3,000. I'll be leaving it. You guys like it?
Wait until it's saved again. Not done loading yet.
I assume I have to pass the turn then.
And your well, and your turn, if you can.
Commander?
Can you save on my turn?
I don't think I can. Okay, saving the game. There we go. So have a good meal.
Thank you. Guys, another time.
I guess this is the end of the live broadcast. I hope you guys did enjoy that live broadcast. It did last for how long? 3 hours and 35 minutes. So you guys were spoiled once again. So I will end this, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. And make sure to tell me which game you would like me to play. I know there's a kind of wheel for war game, but let's go with some.